Everyone's been posting about Andrej Karpathy's skill for Claude Code, the 4 rules, the 132k stars, all that, but nobody's actually shown whether it changes what Claude builds. So I ran the same 3 prompts twice, once without the skill, once with it. We're going to look at the results side by side and I'll tell you whether it's worth installing. None of what I'm about to show you involves reading code. We're going to ask Claude to build a simple web page and we're going to look at the web page. That's it. If the skill works, you'll see it. If it doesn't, you'll see that too. Real quick, before we dive in, if you've been consuming AI content for months and still haven't built anything you can show someone or make money from, I want to fix that. I run the AI Builder Bootcamp on School. 8 weeks. You build 10 real AI products from scratch. Tools, agents, automations, and a full SaaS. Not tutorials you forget. Actual live apps in your portfolio that you can show a client, use to get hired, or launch yourself. And it's $30 a month. Genuinely the most hands-on AI building program you'll find at that price, probably at any price. If you're tired of watching and ready to actually build something, link is in the description. So this is the GitHub repo right here. It has 140,000 stars on it. And if we scroll down, we can see what the solution that Karpathy came up with. So the 4 principles in detail right here is the first one, we say think before coding. So don't assume, don't hide confusion, surface trade-offs. So basically just saying we want it to ask more questions and actually think before it writes the code. Number 2 is simplicity first. So minimum code that solves the problem, nothing speculative. So basically, if it writes 200 lines, that could be 50, rewrite it so that the code could be just much simpler. The third is surgical changes. Touch only what you must, clean up only your own mess. This will make sure not to break any of the existing code. And number 4 here is goal-driven execution. So define success criteria and loop until verified. So here I have a project open called Karpathy Test. And in it, we have 2 folders, one with skill and one without skill, both showing the exact same HTML file, just like a quick landing page. And I'm gonna run some tests over here using the skill and without the skill so that we can experiment between the two and see if it's actually better. So over here we have our plain HTML. As you can see, this one is with the skill and then this one is without the skill. So it's just a super simple landing page that we put up here, and we're gonna run a couple experiments. So the first experiment we're gonna run is a super vague request. We're basically going to be saying redesign this landing page to look modern. Super vague. And I'm gonna mention for this one, we'll do without the skills. So we're just gonna run this. So I'm gonna let this run in this session right here, and then I'll just create a new session so that we can test the with skill. So I'm basically gonna write the exact same prompt. So I basically said redesign this landing page to look modern, and I misspelled use, but use the Karpathy skill and run this prompt in the with skill folder, and we're gonna let that run. So our first prompt has finished. This is without the skill. So let's take a look at the changes it made. So we're gonna refresh, and as you can see, looks pretty good, honestly. But it didn't ask us any questions, and it basically just redesigned the whole website without asking us anything. Now let's see the difference with the skill. So it's definitely thinking for much longer, and it made some of the changes right there. It did say here a few assumptions I'm making explicit before I touch it per the Karpathy guideline. And then it says keep all original copy verbatim, stay single file HTML plus inline, one added dependency for Google Fonts, no new sections. And it says done, redesigned. And let's take a look. So if I refresh right here, as you can see, it didn't build the whole page. It literally just redesigned what we asked it to redesign, but it did not build out the rest of the page like it did without the skill. So there was less like AI hallucination on adding more than what we actually wanted. All right, perfect. So now what I'm going to do is run the next test. So this experiment is for the surgical changes. So I'm just going to ask it to change one small thing and we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to ask change the header background color to blue. All right. And I'm basically going to ask the exact same thing here, but we're going to use a skill. All right, so it says done. Nav background is now blue. So this is without the skill. Let's take a quick look. So we're going to come here and refresh. All right, so the nav is now blue. And then here with the skill, it says before editing, one assumption I'm surfacing per Karpathy 1, the header text is currently dark brown on a blue background. That's unreadable. I need to either pick a light blue or flip the text to a light color. Going with a deeper blue, harmonize with warm cream/orange palette, and flipping the header text to cream. Both changes are forced by your request, not gold plating. So it made the change. So let's take a look. What does it look like? So this is the one with the skill. Let's refresh. And as you can see, it's much more readable. Here it didn't change the text. The text is still black, and black on dark blue kind of looks weird. But if you come here, as you can see, it actually matched the colors really nicely. So this is with using the skill. As you can see, we actually got a much better result. So now for the last experiment number 3, we're going to be testing the simplicity. So all I'm going to say is make me a web page with a single button that shows a hello message when clicked. So I'm just going to paste that in and I'm going to run this. And now we are also going to run it, but this time using the skill. So it says done, now has a button that displays hello below it when clicked. All right, so let's take a look. So I'm just going to refresh and it basically removed the whole page and just gave us a button that says click me. And if I click, it says hello. So let's see what happens with the Karpathy skill. So here it says surfacing my decisions before I build it. So new file, not overwrite, putting the with skill hello.html so the coffee shop page from earlier isn't destroyed. Same folder as you asked. And then it says it also did a inline DOM. So it says make me a web page reads as showing the message on the page rather than a browser pop-up. If you meant alert hello, say so and I'll swap it. It also says no styling. You ask for a button that shows a message, not a design, keeping it to minimum. HTML/JS, so there's nothing speculative. So it says it's done. So as you can see, it actually created us a new HTML and it didn't destroy our old one, which without the skill, it did destroy our old one. Let's take a look at the HTML. So we're just gonna write hello.html. And as you can see, super simple. It literally kept the button super small in the top left here. And if you click, it says hello. So I think the main difference here is that it didn't destroy our original. So it actually thought of it before it just wrote code, which without the skill, it just wrote the code without even thinking. But both the click me buttons, this one's just centered and a little bigger, but as you can see, they're basically the exact same. Okay, here's where I'm going to be honest, because I don't think most of these videos are. The skill genuinely changed what Claude built all 3 times. The surgical changes one is the one I cared about the most. That's the failure mode that wastes the most time on real projects. But 3 things I want to flag for anyone thinking about installing it. 1, it makes Claude ask a lot more questions on a small task that gets annoying fast. The rules don't have a sense of scale. A 2-second change shouldn't trigger a 5-question interview. 2, it loads on every single prompt, so even a tiny tweak runs through the full guardrails. You'll feel that friction in a long session. 3, it's just a markdown file with instructions. There's no logic, so on long sessions, especially after Claude's memory gets compressed, it can drift back to old habits. Would I install it? Yes, but I'd trim it. Rules 2 and 3 earn their keep. Rule 1, I'd water down for quick tasks. That's how I'd actually run it. That's the test. Link to the skill in the description. If you want me to run the same experiment on Cursor or Klein or a different skill, drop it in the comments. Like, subscribe, see you in the next one.